Look at an app or a website called Blendspace.com to be able to drop documentation of something that you did for a teacher or for a portfolio or to share with your class. So if you would, go ahead and open up the Safari app. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and go to blendspace.com. And if you're not there, you can go ahead and just click in the address bar. So just click anywhere in the address bar, hit the X, and then just type in blendspace.com. And that'll bring you to the website. And you're going to want to click on sign up at this point. So go ahead and click sign up. And you're going to want to make sure you log in as a student. This is really important that you do this. So we want to register as a student. So this is the way you always want to sign in. So sign in with your Google account. If you already logged into your Google account, what I'd like you to do is log out and make sure you sign in with your school Google account. So I'm going to hit sign out because I was already logged in. And so I want to make sure that I use my school Google account. So this will be like your year of graduation, say for example 14, last four letters of your last name. So we'll use Mr. Scow, S-K-O-W if he was a student, and then J-O for the first two letters of his first name, and then at perm.k12.mn.us. That's what you'll put there. So year of graduation, last four letters of your first four letters of your last name, first two of your first name, and then at perm.k12.mn.us. I'm going to use a dummy email that I have, and then put in your network password or iBoss password. Go ahead and click sign in. It's going to ask you to accept the app. Go ahead and click accept. And we are now to blendspace.com, and I'll give you a real quick overview. Here's your lessons. You can go ahead and click a new lesson. There's also the ability to add a class. We won't do that right now, but you can if your teacher gets into adding classes, they can do that. So click new lesson, and then it brings up a lesson, and this is where you can drop in whatever it is that you want to create a portfolio for. Right here is the toolbar. You have different templates. You can change the look of it. You can change it to a mosaic, whatever you want to do. It's kind of up to you. I'll stick with the square. Then you have different themes. You can change the colors, make it where it has color, and then you have the play and print button. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So once you choose your theme, you're good to go. Oops, let me go ahead and delete that. And so now we're to our drop in our resource. So here you can enter the lesson title. So you say you put your student name and say portfolio for project. I don't know what it is. Over here is the way you add things to your project. So you have YouTube. You can add a YouTube video. If you click the next one, you have a Google search. You can search images or the web. Then you have Vimeo, which is adding Vimeo videos. The next one is Flickr. It adds Flickr images, so you can search an image. So for example, search like volcanoes. The next one's Educreations, if your teacher has you create an education video. The next one is a Guru search. This is a learning search. It searches educational videos and PowerPoint presentations and things like that. The next one lets you enter in things like Education, Prezi, Khan Academy, so forth. The next one's really powerful because you can actually upload things from your iPad like pictures or video. If you click choose file, you can take a video or photo and add it directly into Blendspace, or you can choose an existing photo or video from your video library or iPhoto. Next one's Dropbox. Click here to add your account if you have a Dropbox account. We're not going to do that one. We're going to do Google Drive because if you logged in correctly, you should see all your Google Drive files. And then all you do is take your project wherever you took a picture or did a document and you just drag it in there. So I'm just going to drag this untitled form over here. And then you can click on enter label and you can name it, say example. You can enter a description and it'll flip it around, and then you can ask your teacher, or you could say, what do you think of this? So you click here and you say, what do you think? Or put some notes here for whoever's going to view this. Click done. And for those of you who are going to enter pictures, if you need to enter pictures into your document, go back to this button right here and let's go ahead and bring a picture in. And I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to choose an existing picture, so I'll just go to my camera roll and pick a picture of something that I have. It'll upload that file, and then I just grab the crosshairs and just drag it over and drop it into a tile. And again, this could be my picture example. And then enter a description for it and say, please let me know what you think. And then you are done. Now you can play the Blendspace. Go ahead and click play, and you can see your slides. Here's a document I have it as an example, as a Excel document. I don't know what this is. And notice here the question that you put, what do you think? And actually students can add comments. Your teacher could add a comment, or whoever you're allowing to view this, so they could click in and add a comment. If you click the next button, they'll see your next slide or your next piece of example in your Blendspace, and here's an example of a problem that we did in class, or an example of a project that you did, and it says here's your comment where it says please let me know what you think, and your teacher or students can add a comment. You can also hit a thumbs up to say you like it, and then here's how to exit out of it. And that is how you create your Blendspace. To share it with your teacher or your students, you just click the share button, and there's a couple different options. You can share the actual link, or you can just email it. So you just click over here to email, and it will draft an email, and then you just type in the appropriate email addresses and what you want in the message. So there's how you create a Blendspace for a classroom project.